Hi, little ballerinas. So, I thought today it would be fun to have a little story time. Parents, I found a really cool dance related series of books called the Ella Bella Ballerina series, and it's by James Mayhew. So, today we're going to read Ella Bella Ballerina and A Midsummer Night's Dream. This is one of my favorite ballets, so I'm excited to share this little story with you guys. Okay, let's start. Alabella, Ballerina, and the Midsummer Night's Dream. Let me try to get closer here. Ella and her friends were at the old theater getting ready for their ballet class. Today, my darlings, you can try on some costumes, said their teacher, Madame Rosa. Everyone tried on something different. Bella chose a fairy costume with a little purple flowers. You all look wonderful, said Madame Rosa. Now we need some music. Madame Rosa opened her magical music box and out poured a shimmering tune. This is A Midsummer Night's Dream by Felix Mendelssohn, she said. It's based on Shakespeare's story about fairies. There is even a fairy king and queen. It does sound just like the fairy music, said Bella dreamingly. Let's all dance like fairies and elves, said Madame Rosa. The children danced to the music, waving their arms and twirling around. Enchanting, my dears, said Madame Rosa. All too soon the lesson was over and the children went to get changed, except for Bella. She wanted to have one more dance in her fairy flower costume, as it was so beautiful. Bella opened the lid of the musical box. As the fairy tune played, she began to dance. Psst, someone called. Bella saw an elf smiling at her. May I borrow those flowers in your hair? I have searched the world over for them. My name is Puck, said the elf. Oberon, the king of fairyland, needs those flowers to win back the heart of Titiana, his fairy queen. It seems she no longer loves him. Instead, she spends all her days playing with the fairies and elves. What will the flowers do? Asked Bella. They are magic flowers, and they will help with some midsummer mischief, said Puck. Now take my hand, fairy child. Oberon awaits. Bella realized they were flying high above a forest. It was a warm summer night, and the sky shimmered with stars. The moon covered the trees in a silvery light as fairies flitted around like fireflies and moths. Bella and Puck landed beside a great old oak tree where Oberon, the king of fairyland, was waiting. I have found the magic flowers, said Puck. Well done, said Oberon. They are called love and idleness. I will use them to cast a midsummer spell on Queen Titiana. How will the spell work? Asked Bella with a curtsy. Titiana will fall in love with the first creature she sees, laughed Oberon. I hope it will be a very silly kind of beast. Perhaps then she will remember that I am her true love. Come on, said Puck. Let's find someone really funny for the fairy queen to fall in love with. They giggled and tiptoed off between the trees. In a clearing, some friends were practicing a play. A man called Bottom was reading the script, but he kept getting the words wrong. "Oh dear," he said, "I must practice more, or I shall make a fool of myself." "Let's play a trick on Bottom," said Puck. "He reminds me of a silly donkey." Puck sprinkled some magic on Bottom, and he began to change. He grew long ears and a furry snout. Bottom had no idea he looked so funny, and he wondered why his friends all ran away. He set off into the woods after them. "Now, he is the perfect love for our queen," giggled Puck. Bottom found a grove filled with flowers. There slept the beautiful fairy queen Titiana. She was surrounded by fairies singing. Oberon had already put the magic flower juice upon Titiana's eyes. Then Bottom tried singing too. Titiana awoke to Bottom's brain. "Oh, my lovely," she said as she stroked Bottom's ears, gazed into his eyes. It was quite clear that Titiana was in love with him. They danced under the moon and then at last fell asleep in each other's arms. "They look so silly," giggled Bella and Puck. Oberon appeared. "Yes, and when Titiana awakes, she will hope this donkey was only a midsummer's dream." He smiled. "Now, remove the spell from the foolish Bottom." Puck waved his hands, and Bottom's donkey ears vanished, and his own face was restored. He ran off to find his friends. Already the moon was fading, and the sky was growing pale. When Titiana awoke, she saw Oberon and smiled. "Oh, my dearest king, I am so glad to see you," she said. "I dreamed I was in love with you. I dreamed I was in love with the donkey." "My queen," said Oberon, "will you stay with me always?" "Always, my love," said Titiana. Midsummer night was over, and everything was back as it should be. "And now farewell, Fairy Bella," said Puck. "And thank you," Bella waved as he flew off into the sky like a shooting star. The music stopped, and Bella saw she was back in the old theater. There on the floor were the magic flowers. She carefully picked them up. Madame Rosa came to see how she was getting on. "Here you are," said Bella, handing her the flowers. "Thank you," said Madame Rosa. "Now hurry out of your costume. Your mamma is waiting, and it will soon be dark, and that's fairy time." On the way home with Mama, Bella looked up at the sky and saw the moon. Suddenly a shooting star flew across the sky. She smiled as she thought of the fairy king and queen and her new friend, Puck. Good. Okay. So kiddos, I hope you enjoyed that story. I'm going to send another one of those Daniela Ballerina videos to go along with our story today. And then I'm also going to add a link to the real ballet, A Midsummer's Night's Dream. I'm not sure which ballet company it'll be. And parents, it will be long. It'll probably be a 2-hour long ballet. I know kiddos have a very, short attention span. So if just for them to see real ballet and experience that, see what they think about it, I would maybe aim for the middle of that ballet, or towards the end is usually the bigger dances that happen. and just see what they think. Or maybe, after you read the story and do the little ballet lesson, have some fairy time, have fun. So until the next video, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.